Thank y'all for smashing that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, let's tap into this clip. It features Kay, Tommy the Gossip,
That's my
Ken,
girl, but I'ma always
aka
keep it 100.
Kylee. Okay. Now, one thing
So if
I
you keep
know
it
Tommy the
100, then you
Gossip to
need to say
do
we all
is
talk
be
about each
real
other and we
and
all
tell
be
the
that
truth. He
friend
don't
with
care
y'all.
who you
But let me
with.
say,
Now, with that being
everybody I
said,
talk about,
Tommy
I have
appeared
genuine
on
friendships with, have
Kay's
genuine friendship
live,
with them
and of
before.
course, she was with
So you
Ken,
don't
or
think that
Ken
it
was
was
with
a
her.
genuine
All
friendship
right.
or
Now,
genuine
all of
bond that
that
me and
came
Kylie
up
had?
about what
No,
happened years ago with the
How do you figure
kid,
that? Because I
the
didn't
because
meet
chat
if you
Kay.
that
hold
No,
on,
Ken
hold on.
had
One
let me
second,
tell you,
Tommy.
regarding
let me
his
One
tell you,
second,
Twitter
let me
Tommy.
tell
account
you.
and
Can I
all
tell
of
I
you?
that.
didn't meet
But check
Kay
this
through
out.
none of y'all. I
Everything
But can
met
that
I
Tommy
tell
the
you
Tommy
why I
Gossip
don't
through
think he
said,
was
Ken
genuine?
Clubhouse.
Can I tell
denied.
you why he wasn't
Okay.
genuine? Can I tell
And
you?
Tommy
And
made
then
it
you can
clear that
tell me
he
what
was
you
just
feel.
on there to make sure
The
his
reason
friend
why I say
Kay
it
knew
wasn't genuine
exactly who she was
is
hanging
because
with.
when you got, because
And
after when
it
you got
just
around
blew up
her and
from
when y'all
there,
got around
y'all.
each other,
It blew
she
completely up.
started
So y'all
dragging
check it
you.
out
She
and
started
let me
saying you
know
was
what y'all
wearing her
think about this
drawers.
in the
She
comment
started
section.
showing us this, and
Tommy has like that very much elementary, middle school behavior where your friend used to get mad because you used to hang out with people that they don't like. It's given very much elementary and very much middle school. And I'm a follower. I mean, as a follower, I'm a leader, not a follower. So I hang out with who I want to hang out with, not because the next person don't like them. And I could be everybody's friend. It's very much middle school. It's given very much if you like this person, then I don't like you, and then all of a sudden you this and that. Oh, now I'm a bad mom, and now I'm this, and now I'm that. I
okay,
always
I don't know
said
where
that,
this
hey, I'm
came from,
all
but I never said you was a bad mom. So let's clear that up. I never quoted you was a bad mom. I said you got on the internet and you said all this about Kylie for you to be back hanging around him. I never said you was a bad mom.
Who is
But we all do that though. I done said a lot of bad things about you. You done said a lot of bad things about
But
me, and we hung
you, I'm
around.
saying to a point where I never touched a child, so you can't say that.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Clue and J Rock.
I don't want to hang around somebody because I don't have a problem with you. I always say I said that's my girl, but I'm gonna always keep it 100.
So if you keep it 100, then you need to say we all talk about each other and we all be
But
back friends
but
with each other.
what let me say everybody I talk about, I have genuine friendship with them before.
So you don't think that it was a genuine friendship or genuine bond that me and Kylie had?
No,
How do you figure that? Because I didn't
because
meet
if it
Kay through
hold on,
nobody.
I
Hold
can
on.
tell.
One
Let me
second,
tell you.
Tommy. One second,
Let me
Tommy.
tell you. Can I tell
I
you?
didn't meet Kay through none of y'all. I
But can
met
I
Kay on
tell
my
you why I
own
don't think it was
behalf.
genuine?
So
Can I tell you why it wasn't genuine? Can I tell you? And then you can tell me what you feel.
go
The reason
ahead.
why I say it wasn't genuine is because because after when you got around her and when y'all got around each other, she started dragging you. She started saying you was wearing her drawers. She started showing us this, and she got mad at me when I took up for you when I said you didn't touch that child.
That
She
was
got
on the
mad
phone
at
about
me,
them.
Uh-huh.
and so she got mad at me and all. She got mad with me with all that, lied to me about that, and that was a serious situation out of me. So she got mad at me.
But you have to understand, in the heat of the moment, when people are into it with each other and people
Hmm
are going at bat, there was things that was said on both ends that we
That,
both
that,
apologized for, that we both got
right,
over. So
right.
anybody else that's on the outskirts that don't have nothing to do with the friendship should not even actually be worried about it. Because my thing is that it's not pertaining to them. Nobody's benefited from it in the situation, in before or after. So my thing
hmm
about it is that we got over it. Why is anybody else feeling any type of way?
Well, I always benefit anything I talk about, so I don't know about nobody else, but I always benefit.
And then no shade, Tommy. I'm not in heat no more, baby. I've been on for 2 months. No shade. I look good. So let's like actually respect the terms. I'm her. Thank you.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that you heard? Huh?
You know who
Huh?
I don't look like he. And I just don't, I want
No,
to be
you
respected.
look you look amazing. No, okay, that's cute. Oh, so you are taking the Mexican moms.
Yes, I am.
That's cute. I like that. So I'm glad that you stepping into your womanhood.
Thank you, Tommy.
You welcome. But no, I don't have
All
a
right.
problem with
I'm
y'all.
gonna
But
give the
y'all know
phone
I'm a
back to
blogger.
I'm gonna give the phone back to Kayla now.
All right, okay, you know I'm a blogger, so you know I'm
All
gonna
right.
speak on everything that people bring to my attention. It don't be no
You said
shade
what?
towards. You know I'm a blogger, so you know I'm gonna speak on everything that comes to my attention. You know that we talk on the phone, and you know how I get down. So it's not that I'm shading you or shading him. I mean shading her. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm not shading y'all. It's just the fact that I'm a blogger and come across my desk and I gotta speak on it. So I don't want you to feel hit because like I told everybody the whole time on the live, I kept saying you my girl and I kept saying it multiple times.
I'm speaking on y'all saying that I shouldn't be hanging out with somebody that I just talked about, but we all talk about each other.
I think you should not be hanging around somebody who have touched a child. But she cleared it up, so I can't tell you
Who
who you
has
hang with.
touched who, child? You said Kylee touched my child?
No, never. No, I ain't say that. I would never say nothing like that.
Oh, what you say? I'm
I
sorry. You
said
said,
I said that I said that she have touched the child, not your child.
okay, so did Kylee touch a child?
Yes, the boy came forward. So
No, I never did.
okay, no, you're right. Kylee never touched the child, but Ken, no, Barbie, and Jonathan have touched the child. You're right. My bad, Kylee, because you're a girl now, so you got a different personality. So Kylee never touched the child,
No,
but
neither one
Jonathan
did.
touched the child.
Neither one did. But I'm not gonna go do a soap opera with you so you can believe what you want to believe. The
It's,
boy has
it's
already came.
the
The
proof is
boy
in the
already
pudding.
came to the live when Kay invited him to the live, and we've been clear this
And
months ago. But
he said that you did, and I took up for you. Remember?
no, I said I dated them. Dating and sexual contact is two different things.
But you was older than him. He was like 16 or 17, right? And you was
But
like
I
20
did
something.
not know. He lied to me about his age.
Okay, but it's still the fact that you still went down with the crime. You just didn't get took. You just
Does
not on
not
paperwork.
matter because I was not aware of it though. That's my thing.
But how
Like
was you not
when
aware
the
of it when you stayed with his mama?
exactly, and the mom was even saying he was grown. What are you saying?
Huh?
Huh? The mom was
How
even
would
saying
a
he was grown.
mama
If I'm
tell?
saying,
How
hold on,
would
make
a
it make
mama tell a
no, no, no,
grown
no,
man that
Tommy, make
a
it make
child is
sense.
grown?
Listen, make it make sense. If
It's
I am
not making
even
sense.
with if I'm in the house with the mom and everything, make it make sense. What's going on now? How am how is any of this going on? And the mom is aware of everything, but I'm touching on him.
You was though, Kylie.
Okay, here you go. I got time. I don't got time for that girl. I'm a whole different breed, person, and everything.
You
Now, no
right. You
shade.
are a different breed.
No shade. You
You
keep going with
right.
that storyline, baby. Just keep going. Just
I'm
keep
not
pushing it.
going with.
It's
I'm just
okay.
telling the truth. I'm just putting the proof in the pudding.
You can't though. But it's been multiple times that came back that it wasn't true. So how long you
But
gonna
it
hang
have
on it?
came back that it was true, Kylie. Well, you the only one that said it's
So
not
it has
true.
been no. Am I wrong?
You are.
The boy
Because
came on the
everybody's
live,
saying
did he
that it
not?
happened. You the only one that keeps
The
saying it
boy
didn't
came
happen.
on Kay's live. This is not like it was on my live. The
Okay,
boy
so
came on.
listen.
The
Listen, I'm
other boy
glad you
did come
said
on
it.
the
You
live.
said hold up. You just told on yourself. You said it never happened, but you did what you went back on your word and just said you didn't know he was young. So did it happen or did it didn't happen?
Oh my God, we had no sexual. Are you not understanding? We had no sexual contact. Yes, we dated. We dated. That was the part that I admitted to. But sexual contact is a totally different lane, boo.
So if you in a relationship, how long y'all was in a relationship?
We was only in a relationship for about a month. What? Long longer than a month
And
before
y'all
I
didn't do
found out
nothing in a month?
everything.
And you ain't do
My
nothing in a
my
month?
own best friend is the one who hooked us up, fool.
And you
I
ain't do
didn't even
nothing in a
know
month?
I didn't even know the dude was even under 18. I had to find out through somebody else. I
But
got
you're
hooked
not
up
answering the
by the
question.
girl,
You
by
have
my
not
old
did
best
nothing in
friend.
a month with the guy?
We was only together for no longer than 30 days, fool.
But you
Everything me, no shame. You get no more of the conversation with me.
I don't want no
That's
more
how I know
conversation. I
that
was
you.
talking to Kay, but
That's
you
how
decided
I
you want to
know
put yourself
you just
into it.
listen to
You decided you want to
everybody.
put yourself
Because
into
my
it.
thing
So
is, I'm
it
not
had
even
nothing to do
fucking.
with
That's
you,
what's
honey.
so
I was talking to
crazy.
Kay, not you. You want to put
But you
yourself
talking
involved.
about
Now
me,
you don't want
boo.
to give me no conversation because I'm
Now I'm
getting
not
deep in
giving
that
you a
hole.
conversation. Good day.
Good night. Now, Kay, what you saying, honey? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to, because the boy did come forth and say that they both need to start telling the truth and that they both did lie their age to Ken. And they was basically putting it on Ken because they was mad at him around that time, but now they
And
all
also,
grown.
the boy did say that Ken. So
What boy?
the boy who Ken supposed to stay with the mama. The boy came forward on my live a couple years ago, and he continued to say the same story every time he goes to my live. The same story have not
See,
switched
he
up
didn't
yet.
say that on my live. He didn't. He was when J Rock called the mom, and the mom was like, "Child, I'm in the bed. I ain't worried about that
Literally.
stuff," and hung up. But
Literally.
I didn't hear him say nothing about no.
You
To
did, cause
everybody,
you
no
cause you
shade.
even got mad at me when you thought when I told you they didn't happen, and I was
Because
trolling.
y'all
You got
kept
mad at
bringing
me.
up
Right,
lies.
right. So you, what did you know about the situation? Like, was you around then? You said, yeah. I said, so is it true? You said, yeah. I said, so why would you lie to me if you knew?
Exactly.
But that don't change. For me saying that to you, that still don't change about what happened when J Rock, Kylee, and them two boys was on my live. The one boy came up
Oh,
with the
it's two
mama.
different boys. See, I only knew about one boy, so it's another boy who came forward.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, the other
two.
boy was supposed. They were saying that
They
IG
both,
gave
hold on,
him
let me
something.
talk. They both was involved at the same time. The two little boys was best friends. And they both liked the Kylee from what this story was told. So the one little boy that got the mama, he was the one that was still mad at Kylee. So J Rock added him up. So I was like, okay, instead of us arguing, yelling, I want to know what happened. Like, did you know? He was like, no, but he knew I was underage and he dated me. That I was like, okay, so y'all dated. So while they arguing, Kylee, J Rock, and the little boy arguing, the other little boy was in the comments was like, I just wish everybody tell the truth. And I was like, well, who is this? And J Rock was like, yeah, add him up, add him up. That's the other little boy, add him up. And then Kylee looking at me like, you about to really add him up, and you supposed to be on my side. But you know me, I wasn't on nobody's side then because I wanted to know what was the truth. So
Right.
I added a little boy up. And the little boy was like, I want everybody to tell the truth. Everybody, we all grown and we need to tell the truth of what really happened. And I was like, so what really happened? He was like, we lied our age, and he knows that we lied our age. And I was like, so why would y'all lie on somebody like that? He was like, because I was mad then. Okay, I was mad. And that's when J Rock was telling the little boy he was gonna beat him up and all this other stuff. I guess the little boy was telling the truth. So then that happened. That's the only thing I knew about. When me and Kylie fell out, that's when I started finding out about new boys. The girl came to my page, whoever he
And
was
then
staying with.
that didn't tell you nothing.
No, because she never came to forth about no new boys. She was just showing. You was on the live then time when she came up talking about some new boys. And then the girl was like, she's not telling you the story right. Let me break it down. And then when she was telling it to me, I was like, okay, so what little boy is that? She was like, you're going to have to add her up for her to tell you. I added her back up. She kept still trying.
Kylie, you remember when you told them kids to go follow your
Honey, I'm
Twitter?
done. I'm done talking to you, boo.
Okay, so Kate, what you don't know is Kylie had a group chat full of kids, and he told his kids. This is when he used to post on Twitter. He told the kids to go follow his Twitter, and he had kids watching his Twitter. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he had them kids go follow. He made them. He had a group chat full of kids watching him, and them kids.
So where the group chat at?
Girl, you know the group chat gone. Girl, don't play slow.
Where's the group chat at?
Don't
This
play
has been
slow,
years
honey. You
ago.
know
So
where the
my
group
thing
chat
is,
went,
y'all
girl.
have everything else. Why y'all ain't never
Girl,
showed
you
it?
know that. Girl, that shit. Girl, you know I ain't got to lie.
Y'all
You know I'm not lying about that.
have everything
You
else.
know
Why?
I'm not lying about that, Kylie. Now you know. Now you got to be honest with yourself, baby.
Where's your
I
receipts? Because
thought you said
everything
you
is
was done talking,
my
honey.
thing is y'all
I
continue to
thought
make
you was
shit up. So
done
at this
talking,
point, everything is
honey.
in the air. I don't give a because I know for a fact what I do and what I don't do. So
So I
everything is
thought
in
you
the
was
air.
done talking.
Listen, no shade, Sissy Pop. Bring us
You
receipts.
right, sweetie pump. You right.
Thank you, Sissy Pop.
You right, sweetie pump. So you
Yeah.
right.
So they just said something was on something that's pinned to Down in the Valley. What is pinned on Down in the Valley?
Send it. We tired of hearing what's there. What's there? Send
I
it.
don't know
Show us.
I don't know what's pinned on Down in the Valley, but what I do know is that he did have them kids follow his Twitter just to go see him
Baby,
with them
you
kids.
heard that from a girl. You heard that from other people. You
No, I
started
didn't
seeing
hear.
that
I
after.
seen it because I went on your Twitter also, and I seen it.
So, but wait. That's not what you just said. You said
No,
that I had people go to a
I
group
said you
chat.
made the kids go follow your Twitter. I can tell you what I said, honey.
You
I said you
said
made the
you
kids go follow your
you
Twitter,
knew
and
about
I
a
said
group
you
chat.
said I haven't seen.
You
I said
said
I
you went
did
to
go
a
see it.
Twitter. That does not confirm nor decline nothing that you just said, Buki. Come correct.
I
Thank you.
said what I
Thank
said.
you.
What are you
You
talking
cannot
about?
manipulate
You try to
me.
play with my
You
words, and I
cannot
told you what I
manipulate me.
said. What are you saying
Sorry.
about?
Where's the go? I mean, my Twitter's out there for everybody to see. I'm not hiding. You act like it's private.
You right. So you made them kids go follow your Twitter.
No, I never made nobody follow my Twitter. Everybody follow my Twitter. They follow my Twitter on their own. Nobody had no
Like
interactions
a
with no
dead
kids and no
horse.
Twitter. Thank you.
So who created the group chat?
There was no
Kylie
group chat. That's what
created
I'm
a
gonna
group
tell you.
chat when he was living.
So where's
When
the
he was
group chat?
listen.
Please
I've
send it
been
to
knowing
either one
Kylie
of
for a
us.
good 4 or 5 years. How I
I
met
wasn't
Kylie.
even on there 4 or
How I
5 years
met
ago. Good
Kylie.
clock your
How I
shit.
met Kylie was when Kylie was living wherever he was living at. He tried to act like he wanted to be with Shamarco. That's how I knew Kylie
Sissy
was when
Pop.
his house got broken into.
Sissy
Guess
Pop,
when his
you
house got
forgot
broken
one
into?
thing. You
Huh?
forgot one thing, Sissy Pop. I wasn't
Baby,
even on there
listen,
four
this
or
is
five
how I
years
remember
ago.
Kylie. This is how I met Kylie. Kylie
I
got
wasn't
his
on
house
there
got
4 or
broken
5
into,
years ago.
and
No,
he
you
wanted to
met me
move
because
with
I beat your friends
Shamarco.
up and you were scared to
That's how
show
I
up
met
too.
him.
That's how you met me. You was scared to show
No,
up.
I
That's how
been
you
knew
met
you
me.
because you tried to talk to Shamarco,
No.
honey. Spot.
Okay, wait. Can we get off a topic?
Go back to the child and the Twitter and
He
the
wanted to get
Yeah.
back
group
off
chat.
topic because he don't want to talk about the real case.
No.
So, Kylee, you never had a group
On
chat.
my granny, on my child, I ain't never had no
So
group
what
chat
did
with
they
no
say
kids.
in the comments about Down in the Valley having on her page?
You go on down the valley yourself and look yourself or tell them to send it to you. What we talking about? If the proof is in the pudding, we shouldn't have to ask for a spoon.
Or no hormones.
Clock it.
She made
Ken, why are you up here lying like that?
Girl,
Because I
I don't have to
remember that
talk to
group
none of
chat
y'all.
you.
Oh, well, what you gonna do about it?
You a liar, and I
But
tell
what
you,
you
you
gonna
don't
do
need
about it,
your
though?
kids around him. I'm
But what you
telling
gonna
you.
do about it, though?
What is your
You
name?
Mark. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And she only went back on her own word and said that because the simple fact is that she didn't want me to come out
I
and
got a
say
group
what
chat
yes, she stole from Shamar.
inside of our family. And,
It's my mama. So
and she ended up
Hold on, Kylie. We trying to hear, baby. You still
putting
talking.
diamonds.
for somehow reason, I
Y'all
don't know
can pay
how
attention
she
to
got
that. I'm
back
talking to Kate. Y'all should be on that live watching that video. So, what you gonna end up getting a card and I guess paying for it towards her quota. But when her mom found out that her card was on that because it was transactions or something, she was asking what was going on. So the parent ended up coming to me. I had a whole conversation with the parent and her. And so I was basically letting her know what was going on, and she was like the whole time she didn't know. So regardless of the fact, I had to refund that money regardless. Regardless, she did spend over $1,500 off her mom's card, and I sent it back.
How you sit back when you ain't never had no money, honey?
Baby, okay. That's why I had my own shit.
Kylie,
When you
how
met
you
me,
sit some
that's
money
how
back
I had
when you
two
been broke
cars.
and
And when you
homeless
met
for a
me, I
couple
was making
years,
$10,000
honey? You
post
went
every
from
month.
shelter to
I was
trans.
making
How you,
$10,000
girl?
quota
What
every
is you
month.
believing in, girl? Hold
I
on,
was
drop
making
her, drop her.
$10,000 quotas
We
every
don't even
month.
want to
That's
hear
why
this
I
no
have my
more.
own
Cause
shit.
I'm
When you
tired
met
of
me,
the
I had
damn
two
lying,
cars.
girl.
Oh,
How
shit, I've been
I
on
don't know
here
if them
all day
hormones
too.
getting you delusional, but I'm just letting my homegirl know what I'm
It's
dealing
in
with.
your voice
That's what
though,
I'm doing.
Tommy.
Let my homegirl know.
Question. Tom, what made you not like Kylee?
What made me not like Kylie is when that boy came up and said that Kylie was 2 kids. That what made me not like Kylie. I used to
But
like
it wasn't
Kylie. I used
true.
to get a
So
lot of
once again,
Kylie.
you still
But when
believe
that boy
something that
came
wasn't
forward
true.
and said Kylie, it's not
So
a bandwagon. It's about the truth. And he
Gotcha.
sat on
Bandwagon.
live and he constantly lied about it. That's
so
what it was
Gotcha.
about. It was
It go against y'all. When y'all gonna learn, like, this not true, so you can't keep holding on to something that ain't true.
child.